So I've rocked up at Brisbane Marine because they're the Mercury dealer here in Brisbane. Today's exciting because what's going to happen is we're going to get a whole new range of outboards to go right through our fleet. Now we've got a big fleet these days when it comes to outboards because we've got the little tinnies, I've got a medium-sized tinny now that we're going to be taking away, and I've got the big boat. Oh, this looks exciting. He's all going.
Come down and check your boats out. Troy here from Brisbane Marine. We're very excited to be installing the Mercury outboards on the Author Adventure boats for Series 11.
I'm keen. I just noticed a big sign up on your front gate there. The revolutionary new 4-stroke 15 and 20.
Yeah, it's where the world's coming to. We've got a pair of those inside for you, just inside on the rack.
Yeah, wow. What side's this one here?
Oh, that's a 20 as well. That's the same as what you're collecting today.
Yeah. Bloody good. Now the Nomads, the 3.7 CJ Nomads, we're using the high sides this year, so we're going to put the 20s on the back of that.
You know how tillers are always on this side of the boat?
Yeah.
If you're right-handed and you're goofy and you can't, you see a lot of people sitting between the tiller and the side and they can't drive, you can point it the other direction.
Ah, so you undo that and it goes tick, tick, it just ticks, it pivots.
Yeah, see at the moment these are set in the centre. So you do that and you can pivot to the angle.
Oh yeah, there's little notches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, very cool.
The 20, it's batteryless EFI, fuel-injected 4-stroke, very, very fuel efficient, and obviously the weight, because you're removing them off the transom all the time for travelling, so that lightweight 20 plays a big key in that game.
All right, we're whacking on here.
You're going to lift it by yourself?
Oh, I'm going to have to, on the job. Oh, it's light. That's light as. Heaps lighter.
Quite a bit lighter, huh?
That's gold. Mate, nothing worse than doing your back in out on the job. Ruin your whole holiday. Oh, we'll get her in the back because I've got like a little outboard slide. Yeah, there's a little outboard slide in the back of my canopy. So, if you don't sort of know too much about the smaller engines, generally they're not fuel injected because you've got to have it connected to a battery. So this is a batteryless fuel injection system. So no bore carburetor. It's now fuel injected, which again makes it more efficient, so it's going to have better fuel economy and all those extra features. Now, lightweight is a big thing when it comes to car topping tinnies, you know, because yes, you can get the tinny on the roof of your truck, but where are you going to put the outboard? And you don't want to be, you know, busting something when you're loading it in the back of the truck. So we're going to put that to the test as well. That's not too bad.
Still up.
It's always been a dilemma when, you know, I've set up touring rigs. It's where do you put the outboard? And it's always the thing, like camper trails. You tow the camper trailer, you got the boat. Where do you put the outboard?
They've got weight to them and they've got size to them, so you've got to deal with that issue.
And you can't just get away with having a little, you know, little 5 horsepower that's nice and light because you're not going to get far.
The current's too strong.
So yeah, it's been an ideal setup. So boat loader on the roof and a 20 on the back.
That fits in there perfect.
It does. That's bloody awesome. I like it. Now, because we're going to get Mercuries across the whole fleet, the middle boat, which is not something that we've used this, you know, in recent years, we've got a 4.2 CJ Avenger, and we're going to stick a 50 horsepower tiller steer on the back of that. Now, the reason why I've gone to that is because I just want to carry that little bit more load. I want a little bit better sea-going ability. You know, the tinnies are great in the creeks, but sometimes when you go offshore, you just want a little bit bigger boat. So I've designed not only a trailer, but we've decided to, you know, there's a trailer for the boat and then there's a trailer to carry the boat, if that makes sense. So 2 trailers. And you'll see that set up soon, and it's going to be something new to Author Adventure. I reckon I can see myself in this.
Well, we hope so. That's why it's on there. With the tiller steer, you've got a more functional boat. You've got a lot more room in the boat. All your controls are down at the back at the engine, so it's just the ease of operation, really.
There's the thumb control for the trim and tilt. There's, you know, a throttle locking mechanism. The tiller can sort of be adjusted to suit my driving style.
See, because then once you travel, see how it's locked there?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so we can, let's just say you're happy at that. Then we set it at that.
Or say Simon drives, it can be adjusted to suit his driving style. So it's pretty cool. That, you know, having a tiller in a boat this size is something I've always wanted to do. I'm a big fan of tiller steer motors. We've been using them for years now. So I'm looking forward to getting that tiller steer out on the 4.2. That feels good. So gear shifting going on here,
Oh,
starter right down here.
All at your fingertips.
It's got lots of features, I know that. Yeah. Very cool. Let's go and check out the big boat, eh?
Why not?
Now the big boat has a set of 150s on the back of it.
These are the lightest 150 horsepower on the market, the biggest capacity, and one of the most fuel efficient.
So I just ticked all 3 of my boxes.
Yeah. Ready to roll.
So yeah, we're just going with that black look this year.
New look.
So the big boat's getting a bit of back in black action.
We also added the 7-inch screen, so now you've got another sounder as well.
So it's got now another screen.
Another screen. So you can use it as the engine screen, or you can use it as a second chart, as a second depth screen. It's all backbone to all the other ones, so it's whatever screen you want to select.
Yeah. Well, there's that many screens going in this boat. There'll be a screen on the passenger side for Simon as well.
Yeah.
Here's a cool little feature here. Apparently, we've got so on the side here of your throttle controllers. You've got a power trim button here, up and down. Now this one will control both engines, and then when you individually want to control, the trim on each engine separately, which is something that you do when you're in, depending on the sea conditions, you can control them here individually, so up and down there.
CJ have built a wonderful boat for these guys. It's been very nice to work on. You get inside and you see the good quality of the boat. It's on a tank of a trailer, but you see where they tow the boat, so you understand that. And honestly, it's a great boat. I can't wait to get out on the water and test it to see what it's all about.
So excited about getting these engines on all our fleet this year. Keen to try out, just new and different technology. The first time I launch the big boat, it's going to be into the Gulf of Carpentaria, and I cannot wait.